What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the Kingdom episode 31. Wait, I forgot. Is it 31? 31. 31. Episode 31, you guys. Wow.
That's dope.
We're doing the damn thing. 31 episodes.
We sure are, bro.
And then last week we had Chins and Giggles as guests. That was very fun.
Mm-hmm. It was. Like, you know what? Okay, how'd you like that?
It was cool. It was cool. Yeah,
right.
I liked it, and I was seeing comments that we should do this more often. And I agree. Yeah.
Well, they were even saying that we should bring the skinny squad on.
Oh, the whole skinny squad.
Yeah, okay. Which I feel that would be kind of hard, and we could probably do I don't know, say Elizabeth with Crystal, and then Peter and Crystal, or who did I say?
Oh, like little
whatever,
tag
little tag teams or something.
Yeah,
like that,
yeah.
You know.
That's dope, yeah.
Because I feel the whole skinny squad, I don't even think we got that many mics.
2, well, we fit.
Yeah, bro. I feel even when they do the whole little skinny squad, how they squeeze onto the couches.
Yeah.
Like right here, some people are just gonna be standing around.
Yeah, guys, and the chicken wiggles. The Chins and Giggles walls are wider than ours, so obviously you can fit more people over there. Here, you start seeing the mess in the back.
Yeah, if you guys focus in on the last videos, the walls at the end, we have this little branch covering. After that, there's just the kitchen and walls and stuff. You know, for them, it's pretty wide. Where pretty much if you guys look at this, there's 2 walls, you know, and they use 3.
They have 3 walls.
Yeah. So this one, it would be their flat back wall, and then that one covers Maya's side, and then this one Karina's side, you know.
Yeah.
So it's a big difference.
It's because that one their dad built it. You know, he's a construction worker, and that's what we build it. Very Mickey Mouse.
Very Mickey Mouse. The fact that this thing sometimes feels like it's falling apart.
Right? Yeah.
When we're putting these things up, I swear, just putting them onto the wall, I was like, this shit is shaking.
Hell yeah, right? Yeah.
So
we got to know on it right there. Put some tape. It should be good.
I got some gum. We good.
I got the big league chew. Hold on.
Oh, dude, that was back in the day.
That was some good gum.
Yeah, but overall, last week it was really fun having the girls down here.
Yeah.
You guys obviously loved it. We've seen all the comments.
Yeah.
It was just really, really amazing feedback.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Thank you guys. Glad y'all loved it.
Yes, we'll definitely be doing it again too.
We definitely got to do something.
Yeah.
Like how they're even saying bring on the skinny squad. Or something like that. I know we've been talking about bringing Jasmine or David on here too. So maybe we have a chance.
That's true. Yeah.
Oh, Jasmine we could even probably bring both of them on.
Yeah, and do another round of Are You Smarter Than?
Oh shit.
Fifth grade.
I feel we were running out of questions with those.
Right?
And I just keep on getting them wrong.
We'll do Are You Smarter Than the kindergarten?
1 + 2.
Fuck.
Yeah, so that was amazing.
Yeah.
Other than that, what have you guys been doing this week?
So this past week, since we filmed that episode, we've been very busy with the warehouse. Since we've been doing a lot of TikTok lives lately. We've been getting influx of orders. But luckily, we're all caught up. All the Easter baskets are sent out, mailed out. But one fun thing that we did do last week was we actually visited the TikTok headquarters.
See, that's dope.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
How was that?
Yeah, so we got invited because they started noticing the lives, how we started doing so good. So they hit us up, and then we've been talking ever since. And they told us, "You guys want to come over to the headquarters?" And we're like, "Yeah, of course we're down." So we went, and it was all way in LA, deep LA. But they're and it's a tall building, and they have 5-6 floors.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but every floor decked out. They have But
it's a full all TikTok. They don't just
all TikTok.
Occupy one floor.
Yeah, it's all TikTok. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then we went in there, and they have sets ready for photos everywhere and stuff. TikTok branding everywhere. Yeah, all cute.
Did he take pictures? No.
We did take a couple pictures.
Okay,
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah. And then we ate at the buffet. But damn, TikTok people get fed, dude.
Damn, for real? Wait, they had a full
they had a whole buffet of food, and not just homie food. They had that day was barbecue.
Homie food?
Not
gangsta food.
Okay. No, they had fucking barbecue ribs, barbecue chicken,
damn,
mac and cheese, but it was crispy, the crispy kind on top. Fucking so good.
See, that sounds fire. Damn, that's not a buffet. That's
that's a whole ass 5-course meal. Yeah, they had everything: salads, vegetables.
I feel like
sodas, coffee.
buffet.
Everything.
It's always just little fries, chicken strip, like
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
like random
like
little,
one plate only. You know what I mean?
yeah, but freaking ribs and
Yeah, they had everything. Yeah, so it was bomb.
fire.
Yeah,
That's dope though.
yeah, it was really cool. Yeah,
But yeah, and see, that's just kind of like how amazing you guys are doing on like that the whole TikTok shop, because not everybody just goes to the
no, yeah, and even me and were like amazed, like damn, the fact that TikTok notices us, like we're probably doing something good, you know?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That's dope, bro.
Yeah, and they talked to
Congrats.
us, and they said, "Oh, thank you," and they said how like they love how like we're interactive with them, and like like it's different, and like how we like make it fun for the people and stuff like that, and they just want to help us, like they want to help us grow and expand, and do better things, and we're all for it.
That's tight.
So yeah,
that's dope.
Chill,
wow, way better than my weekend. I just chilled. I think we literally just what did we do? We chilled. We went to that baby shower.
Oh yeah.
I don't think nothing like super.
Their nephew house having a baby.
Yeah. And I think really just chill week,
just relax,
crazy. Yeah. And then what's funny, Maya's been getting into the whole chat GBT. What is it called?
Okay, I see that question.
Chat.
Yeah,
what's it called?
Chat GBT. Yeah,
Chat GBT.
GPT.
Okay, that thing.
Hey,
my brain ain't working, bro. It's too early right now. But okay, that thing.
Yeah.
And she's just been kind of going off and asking it things. I know she's gonna probably cover it on Chins and Giggles, but she's been like just talking to it and just dude, I kid you not. Just from me and Myra, we were talking about like the whole conversation she was been having with the whole chat.
Yeah.
The app.
Yeah.
And it was just like, oh my God, this thing is like a whole it's all in one kind of thing.
It's crazy.
Like it could become your like little business management kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like a therapist, like everything, bro.
Yeah, and it has answers for all, huh?
Yeah, and I started going on it because I remember last time Crystal, she like I downloaded it because of Crystal, our producer. And I was asking it just like quotes of the day, and it was just like random things. And I was asking it like simple whatever things, and it was cool. It was nice, you know? Yeah. But Myra had like deep questions, and this thing was like on it. And I'm sure if you guys later on see the Chins and Giggles, I know for sure she's gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
But it was just really dope. Like if you guys do not have that app, download it. Like I kid you guys, like it is really dope, and it could get like
it's very convenient too. Like I remember like a few times asking her questions about the business, like how to make your business like thrive even more, like like it gives you a whole paragraph, like a whole essay where like like bullet points of like stuff to do, pointers. That's crazy.
Well, and that like say you ask it for something for business, right? And it'll give you certain options, like like how busy is your life and like how much. So like it could take down those, like if you have 20 extra minutes, that thing will like, okay, this is like your little schedule for this 20 minutes you got spare time, and like boom whatever, because we all have like 20 minutes to spare. Shit, if you guys are watching this, I'm sure you guys have 20 minutes in your life, like,
I'm sure like just by going to a restroom, like that quick 5-10 minute break, or for guys about half an hour.
Even it was talking about like, because we were talking about like business stuff with it, and it was talking about like brainstorming and like doing little like kind of like coffee dates and like really get things down, like where you have that mindset of like we're not in the house, and we're out here and like, okay, let's get quick notes down, and like what our weekly schedule going to be, and boom, and like get everything down.
It's because sometimes like that's all it takes, like even though like you could do it at home, like if you work from home, but sometimes like you have to like
you get comfortable at home and you're like
like you have to step away from home to like get in that zone,
yeah, definitely. So I just really want to bring that up. That thing was dope. I feel this whole week we just, if anything, just been on that Chad GBT thing. Hopefully I got that right.
No, you did, but okay, that's just dope. Well, there's other ones too. I know
wow, what's funny about that? Go ahead and say it.
I know X or Twitter has one too. I think it's called like Grok.
Oh.
Yeah.
What?
And like you just add it, like you put at Grok, and then like you ask it a question, and then like it replies to you like in a tweet.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, because on the app, Myra was asking it something, and it says, oh, for like a schedule or something like this, download this app as well. And we're like, what the, like, that's crazy. Like how
we're scheduling and shit. Yeah, that's crazy.
And then dude, AI is insane because it'll remember things that like we've already talked about.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh yes, well, since you already have this business, I know you want to like have spare time for like video content and this, and like, so this is a schedule for like both. And it was just like, dang, like it's crazy, bro. Like that was like hours ago that we talked about that, you know. So
like all that shit, like all that like info for free too, because normally like you would have to pay for like a business advisor, like like what do you recommend we do, but nowadays just hop on AI.
Well, even at that, I think that thing it's free to download, you know. But I know Myra was saying, in order to get like more from it, like, because like you could send it legit like pictures, like say you want to sell this coffee, you know, and like you send it, I was like, like for it to have an aesthetic, like, and it'll like recommend like even pictures and whatever things, like it's crazy, bro.
Okay, to like unlock more features of like. For it to be
have you seen that whole trend of people making like a Barbie box doll about themselves?
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Yeah,
that's all AI. From that, and I was just like, oh my god, this is crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So so if you want to unlock other features, you could pay for it. But even we were saying there was some guy that came out and he was like, I say you pay whatever it is, $10 a month for that app. But if it's helping you with your business and you're making several hundred, it's worth that.
It's worth it, yeah.
You know? And that's kind of the thing too with business. You always have to spend something to make something.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
And I feel anybody that's entrepreneur or business, like they'll understand that. So you got to do it.
Money is always flowing in and out, like constantly, like in a business. Yeah. So you can't be afraid to let it go. Or, like at the same time, like you can't.
Yeah, you have to invest.
Yeah, exactly. You got to like whatever you earn, like reinvest, and it's a cycle, you know.
Yeah, but talking about AI, did you see about this whole court thing about some guy went into court, and he generated a lawyer.
Yeah,
like AI generated.
I saw that very briefly, like I didn't really like read into it, but I saw how like a guy, pretty much like brought his own lawyer, which was AI, and he didn't tell the judge, huh?
Yeah, it did. That's where I was kind of going back, where AI is like. That's crazy.
For sure, the future is crazy.
It can do is crazy. The fact that somebody brought an AI generated lawyer,
that's insane.
Right?
And the judge, like he didn't like think of what like he didn't question it.
Yeah, well, I think
because it's so legit. Like he was probably talking so proper, and it's a fucking like real lawyer.
Well, that app thingy, like I'm not gonna doubt what it's saying because everything it's saying is really like smart.
Yeah, like
you know what I mean?
That's
like I'm reading it, like that makes sense.
Yeah,
and that like so obviously AI generated lawyer. I'm sure when that was created, like if anybody has ever gone to law school or something, all that is like in the knowledge of that AI. You get me?
Literally, yeah.
So it knows every little backbone through whatever laws. That's crazy.
And I'm sure you just tell the AI beforehand, like. This is the case, this is what's going on, blah, blah, and then boom, like they'll take that into consideration, and that's crazy.
That's crazy,
right?
Fuck.
Yeah.
This world is going.
I mean, at the same time, like, it's convenient for people who can't like afford a lawyer or something like that. Like now they can head over to AI and create one. Just tell it like your case details and stuff like that.
Well, you know, in the Miranda rights where it says like if you can't afford a lawyer, one will be provided for you. I'll be like, I got my AI.
I got ChatGPT, thanks.
That's crazy. That's dope though.
Right? Yeah. You know, like in some aspects like that, you know, like AI in the future, like it's not as scary, you know, like if anything, like it's improving in areas where like needed to be improved or like or people or like it was out of reach for certain people, but now it's like it makes it like accessible for like everyone to get like anything.
Yeah. I just hope like how we've said before on this podcast, as long as they don't get too smart and
as long as it's not like iRobot. Where they take over and shit.
Talking about like lawyers and all stuff like that. There was some guy, what's his name? I'll get his name right now. But he was deported to El Salvador. But
to that high maximum security prison,
But they're saying that he was deported accidentally. And now his wife is like trying to fight for him and like we need to get him back and all that. And they brought it up to like the whole
ICE high court system.
Yeah. And they're just like, well, we have no recollection. Like they don't know where he's at and this and that. And but that's kind of like
they know exactly where he's at.
Yeah, right. Like if y'all took him there,
literally, yeah,
right. Like just go back exactly where y'all went and like. But so his name's Kilmar Bergo Garcia.
Oh, okay. And
sorry, my pronunciation sucks, but you know that guy.
No, yeah. I mean,
so yeah. So he got deported to El Salvador, and they just kind of are. I don't know if they're trying to just brush it off and just like it's not in our hands anymore.
Yeah, did they deport him by mistake or was it like intentional?
They said it was by mistake. You know, because I feel the thing that ICE was doing or whatever, that they're just deporting them and not really seeing if they, obviously if they actually have papers or not. It was just like you look like an illegal or whatever, like you're getting deported.
Suspicious. Boom.
Yeah,
went to his jail.
And it's just like, and I think it was mainly because gang related, and he ended up not being anything of gang related or anything. So
okay.
Like if they would have thought you were gang related and you're just like, oh, I'm not part of a gang or whatever.
Yeah.
But you end up in El Salvador prison, you're gonna be like, what am I doing here?
That's fucking crazy.
Like yeah. So that's kind of what happened with him, and now people are suspecting that he might actually be like gone.
One of many, probably.
Well,
yeah, I was just thinking, or that. I mean, that's crazy.
I'm hoping not, you know, because that's like you literally took this person's life away. It's away from his family and everything.
Yeah. Away from the country too. Like, yeah, that's dude, crazy.
Screw the country, his family.
No, yeah,
that's just like, oh my god.
No, yeah, like if they would have like obviously, you know, put him in like a jail like around here, like, oh, you know, no, you know, like don't do that. But they literally shipped him off to a whole nother country.
Yeah,
a maximum security prison too, and apparently like they don't know where he took him.
Yeah,
like what?
And that's what the thing. Like instead of like, okay, like we messed up, let's go.
Yeah.
Get him back or fight for something, you know, but it just seems like they're trying to brush it off.
That's crazy.
And his wife is getting into like interviews and getting the news involved in all that.
Yeah, trying to make it more public.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
And that's why it's just like, dude, like imagine, that's what I'm saying. Imagine that happened to you or somebody you knew, and out of nowhere just get deported to El Salvador because they're suspected of being some sort of gang member or whatever it is, you know?
He's the opposite of like, wait, like that guy never, like what the hell?
Yeah.
Like how?
Yeah, and then boom, you're trying to figure out where he's at or trying to get him back, and they're like, "Well, we don't know." It's like, how do y'all not know?
That's
and
that's
see,
an excuse right there.
That's showing how much they're not really caring or paying attention to it. Because how do they not know, and how do they not even like run his background or anything to like see if he is some sort of involvement of any of this?
Yeah.
So it's just.
That's crazy.
Stupid on their part. Really stupid.
That shit makes me think too. Like obviously, you know, like it happened to this guy.
How many others?
Yeah, and then obviously like his wife petitioned for him, and you know is making it known. But at the same time, like how many others who don't have that voice at home to express it out? Like, hey, like they sent him by mistake. You know, like how many more? You know, it's crazy.
Yeah. So I don't know. That's just crazy, bro. It's.
No, and I'm sure like he's like scared shitless because if he's innocent, like on top of being held already, like imagine being sent to like
somewhere completely
like different,
away from your family.
From
like
everyone.
You can't even phone them. Whereas like I'm over here, like no,
yeah. And have you seen videos of like of people in that prison?
Oh no, they're high.
Oh yeah,
high, like security and everything, bro.
They're like handcuffed, like with their head down, running. Like you can't even walk. They're running.
Yeah,
they're bald. Like they're
just like in boxers running. Like like you don't look at us. You don't like.
That's crazy.
That's why it's like one of the most like high security like prisons right now. And what's crazy, it like got flipped around because El Salvador used to be like
like the most dangerous country. Now it's like one of the safest places.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
They got
definitely
down on that shit.
They stepped it up. It's crazy.
Yeah, but. And see that part where it's like he went from over here to over there, and it's just, I don't know.
I mean, they for sure have his name registered. Like, how can you not know where he's at? Like,
yeah,
I'm sure for them, since you know, it's a phone call. Hey, like,
yeah, or even at that, like, just y'all know exactly where y'all took him. Go there and like, we need to speak to a certain inmate or try to work with something, negotiate, and like bring this guy back.
Literally,
you know, or even at that, at least. Give us confirmation that he is over there, you know?
Yeah.
Like they're giving no information to his wife and family where it's like, damn, like,
Yeah.
it feels worse not knowing instead of at least some sort of confirmation where it's like he's over there and like they're gonna try to negotiate, you know?
Yeah.
Because it was their fuck up, and even if it takes so much from the government to do it, like y'all, this is y'all fuck up. Look, y'all should be doing this.
I'm sure probably thinking, oh no, to take a plane over there and then to get them, it's gonna cost this much. Like, well, you guys were the one that fucked up in the first place, you know? Like,
and what sucks, they're gonna be like, well, we need like something from the family that they need to pay this and that for us to go. It was like, of course they're gonna do some shit like that.
Yeah, it's like if they got confirmation already that he's actually innocent and they got the wrong guy, like, why can't you just like, admit it? Like, we made a mistake. We'll go get him.
Well, that's why, like, when someone part of the army gets like, held.
Yeah. Hostage.
Yeah, like they legit go and negotiate. Like, to get him out. So I don't know why they can't do that for this guy. So I don't know, but I just saw that. I just had to bring that up because that's just crazy.
You see, man, like we need to bring AI to government. Like I'm sure AI like wouldn't make that mistake.
AI would be saying a lot of shit that was like, why are you guys doing a lot of things that y'all doing?
Give that lady the AI lawyer.
Right? Like, damn. We need AI to help us with a lot of things going on. Right
Yes, a lot of injustice. That's crazy,
bro. I don't know how far we are into this podcast, but what's between us right now?
Oh shit, the wheel. We forgot the wheel, guys.
That's funny.
Oh my god. Well, it's because last week we didn't do it, huh? Wait,
we did
do it.
Yeah,
I'm tripping. Yeah,
we had it out, but I brought it back in.
Yeah, and this week we just completely like.
I don't know.
Missed it. I don't know. Yeah. I guess I got blind from here or something. I don't know.
But it's your spin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, here we go guys.
Good spin. Good spin.
We can do the wheel.
What's it gonna be?
Truth.
What's it gonna be?
Oh, spin again.
Bruh.
Okay, you want to spin now or me? Or again?
You do it. Yeah. It's still on you.
Oh, damn. It's about to break.
Watch it land on spin again. Oh, it was close. What?
Show
last picture on camera.
Oh, okay.
Hold up.
Hold on. Let me make
because
sure.
Me and Myra had a wild night. No shit.
Make sure it's a proper one out.
Oh, well, I just did it for the whole podcast.
Yeah.
It was us filming.
Let me see.
The whole
okay.
But before that, it was Myra and Noah singing together. Yeah.
A little karaoke night.
Kinda. Can y'all hear that? But yeah, so that's mine.
He got them pipes.
Well, dude, it's funny because he'll be watching like Isa and like all this, and like when they doing little songs,
and he's trying
he'll be like kind of singing along. Yeah. So we were like, oh my god, like what if he sings in the future?
I mean we were like speakers out right now. He's like,
he loves speakers. Yeah. He loves music. So I feel like he's gonna do something with that. So
right whenever, maybe get him a piano.
Damn. I'll start small instrument first.
All right.
What you got?
So for me, I have this. It's pretty much like a bag of shrimps because I was shopping yesterday.
Confirming with Karina.
I didn't want to make dinner. Yeah. So I was like, I got the shrimp. This one, right? Yeah.
I'll be doing the exact same thing, bro.
That's funny.
Because Mario be like, oh, go get whatever it is, this and that, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, is this enough lemons?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Is this the right cilantro or I don't know, whatever it is, you know?
Yeah. You gotta make sure because sometimes when they say lemons, they mean limes because they say like in Spanish.
That part, bro.
Unos limones.
But I feel what's funny, Spanish, limones
is lima, right?
Lima is lime.
Yeah.
Limon is lemon.
Yeah.
But Myra just calls them all limon.
Limon, yeah. You know what it is? I think it's
and she knows more Spanish than me. I don't get that.
I think it's because we grew up with like
Spanglish,
and at the same time, like always, like our parents being from like the ranch and stuff, like they didn't really like finish school, so they grew up speaking that broken
Spanish or whatever.
That like at home Spanish, that kind of like the slang Spanish. You know what I mean? Like
I know
not the proper one. Like like for example, here like English. And we speak a different type of English at home, you know, like Queen, what's go up, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's funny. Well, talking about knowing Spanish, before we started filming, we are just thinking of ideas of, we always kind of like recap of what the show's gonna be, and we want to play a No Sabo game.
Or yo no sabo.
Yo No Sabo. Dude, I'll tell you this. I know I'm a No Sabo kid.
Yeah.
But I'm slowly learning more
Okay.
Spanish, you know? And especially with Noah, I try to, like I've said it before.
Yeah.
But I feel you're going to beat me for sure. You're
No,
gonna
but Spanish got better throughout the years for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I could agree. Not to my own horn or whatever, but it's gone way better.
Yeah.
But I feel you're really good at Spanish.
I feel like I'm in the middle of that like no sabo zone for sure. Because there's some words that are like, fuck, like what the, how do you say that word?
Part,
you know what I mean?
Where like some things, some things are just like I don't completely know.
Yeah.
And then some things just kind of confuse me. I remember growing up 6 and 7, like 60 and 70.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
60.
Yeah, they sound the same. I think it's that T.
60,
That's separate.
70, right?
Yeah.
And
The
I
tenta.
never, I was like, y'all just saying the exact same thing to me.
Yeah.
Y'all tricking me. But there was a difference. And now I get it. But I was just like, what?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
it sounds
I know what
so
you mean.
familiar. Like, I always get confused. And then say I have to say something with those numbers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always like, okay, yes, 20, like in my head. And I'm like,
yeah.
I have to count it. And I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, 60 or 70, whatever.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So
Yeah. For me, it's hard to say, like, for example, like 105 with 23 cents. Like, how do you say that in Spanish? Like, 105 con 23 centavos. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes like,
I don't even know.
Or, like, for example, some words where, like, we grew up thinking that they're actual, like, Spanish words, but
And
they're
they're
not
not.
complete. Like, for example, what? Troca? Like,
Troca, yeah,
troca
it's
is like made up words, apparently.
Yeah, bro.
It's camioneta.
Yeah.
Like, what? But we grew up saying troca, like, because truck.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's the thing I told you about, like, our parents, like, they also got here, and, like, they translated it, like, easier for us, where it just became,
It's slang.
It's slang, yeah,
slang.
yeah.
Yeah, that's so funny. But you know what? It's okay, bro.
Yeah. Or, like, that one word, too, a bistec.
What?
A bistec.
Well, like the meat?
Yeah, like the meat when you ask for
It's
it.
beefsteak.
Well, yeah, when they're trying to say beef steak, but they just interpret it now to just bistec.
That's funny.
Yeah.
See? That's like, what?
Right? Oh, no, I thought the no sabo kid here. They're our parents.
Yeah, I don't know. But we'll see how good we do.
Yeah.
First one is, how do you say pickles in Spanish?
Okay, pickles, yeah.
I
know,
oh, wait. I do know it.
yeah.
You know it?
Yeah.
We'll say it at 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Pepino.
Pino, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right? No.
I was about to say that because I know, well, in English, cucumbers and pickles, you know how they're different?
Uh-huh. Oh, so it's different in Spanish.
I'm sure, yeah, but I just know pepino, though.
Wait, hold up.
That's how I know pepino.
So pepino is,
Pepino is cucumber.
but not pickle.
You know pickle is like in vinegar or some shit?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So maybe that's why it's different.
Okay, maybe that. Like mix of that word. Like pepino vinagre or something? Like, you know how like chile vinagre or whatever? Like, no? How do you...
Damn. I don't know how to say pickle. No. Pickle.
How do you say it?
Oh,
Pepinillos.
I've never heard that
I would think
before.
that's like a small pickle.
Yeah, me too.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, you know those mini pickles?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's a pepinillo.
Está bien chiquito.
Damn. Okay, so pepino is cucumber.
Is the big one.
Pepino is when it's in vinegar or pickled.
Pepinillo.
Damn.
That's crazy.
See?
I didn't know that word.
But see, I'm glad you didn't know it because I would have felt stupid and you're like, oh, that's pepino.
No.
I mean, what? How do you say it?
Pepino?
No.
A pepinillo? Or?
Pepinillo.
Yeah.
Damn.
He says what I mean. I'm like, I feel like I'm like for sure like a no sabo too somewhere.
Damn. How many of y'all got that or knew that before we even said it wrong?
You know what? I feel like I never heard my parents say that word ever. Pepinillo?
But do they eat pickles?
No, they don't. Yeah.
See, like you wouldn't have heard it.
Yeah.
Like, you know, how do you say highlighter in Spanish?
I
have zero clue.
I'm gonna say marcador, but I know that's probably like a marker. Yeah.
Marcador brillante. Close?
Oh, fuck, I don't know.
Marcador.
I don't know.
How do you say brighter than bright? Oh no. So you said
brillo? Oh.
Marcador.
Fluorescente.
I can't even say that. Fluorescente? fluorescente.
Okay, that's that proper Spanish right there.
See, see, this is what I mean. Like, there's certain words that like we'll know, but there's like
the true term for it. Like it's hard. Like okay,
yeah. So I would have never got that.
Same.
Delusional in Spanish.
Delusional.
¿Cómo se dice delusional?
Well, for us, we said
Eres loco.
I'm gonna say that. Te estás haciendo menso, you know?
Yeah, delusional.
That guy's menso. Like, Pensativo. I don't know.
Pensativo? No,
I
don't know.
I don't know.
Delusional. Damn. I'm. What's funny? I feel someone is just watching this and be like,
I know,
screaming it in their screen, and I'm over here like,
delusional, deluciente.
See, I feel certain words when they translate, they kind of sound the same, and then the ending is different.
Yeah,
you know. But I would do something like that. I don't know, to be honest.
Oh,
delirante?
Yeah, I've never heard that word ever.
I hear delidante and I hear like delicate.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah,
you know, so I would have been way off. I can't be like that guy is delicate over there. Like, no, that's crazy.
No, no, that guy's menso. That's what we hear.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, for real. Yeah. For anything, like it is menso. Like,
yeah. So I guess now we know that they're saying stop being delusional.
You're right. They don't mean you're always just crazy. They have other words. It's just they're using slang.
Yeah.
And just calling us crazy for anything. No? Dishwasher in Spanish. I feel.
You have an idea? I
think I know it. No, but that's.
What is it for you?
Okay, what do you think?
I'm thinking lavaplatos.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say lava. What was I gonna say? Lava something.
The same one?
Yeah. No, lavatrastes. That's what I was going to say.
Lavatrastes. Okay.
So you said lavaplatos, lavatrastes.
Yeah. Yes. Oh. I mean, it's close.
It is, but that's like that's the right one.
I only know this because I used to work at a restaurant and I was like a dishwasher for like a few months.
Damn, see?
Lavaplatos, yeah.
But trastes, that's like dishes, ¿no?
Trastes, yeah, it means dishes too.
But platos is just plates. So would it might make more sense?
I have no idea.
Well, that's what they name it.
Well, like in the English word, it says dish in it, and then platos is like a dish too. So maybe that's why. Because trastes just means like overall, like kitchenware,
utensils
like,
and all that.
Yeah,
got you.
So I think that's why.
Dang it! But
know.
I feel I'm not so far off.
Close. I feel like you were to tell that to somebody like they wouldn't understand what you mean.
Yeah, they'll be like, "What an idiot!" But I got you.
Yeah. How do you say whisper in Spanish?
How do you say whisper in Spanish? That is whispador.
Hey,
calladito. No?
Yeah. Oh, hey, that's a good one. Calladito.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Whisper. En silencio, I don't know. Yeah.
En silencio? Mm-hmm. I honestly, Despacito. Like if I were to tell someone like I need to whisper to you, I'll be like, hey, te tengo que decir algo calladito.
Te tengo que decir un secreto. I don't know. That kind of means like, I don't know.
Yeah, but I wouldn't know the translation.
Say susurrar.
I feel like I'm saying something like, it's not sucio, you're dirty, bro.
He's sus. He's suspicious.
Right?
Susurrar?
Susurrar?
I never heard that word.
Susurrar. Dude, see, and me just hearing that word, all I think of is dirty rash.
Yeah. Yeah. A suspicious rash.
Dang it. I haven't got one right.
Yeah, because first, whenever like you're speaking out loud and they tell you, hey man, despacito, dímelo despacito.
Yeah.
You know, say it to me like.
Or calladito.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Damn it.
Like, hey, susurrar. Like. I really like no one has ever told me that before.
No way. Oh, that's my first time ever hearing that word. That's funny.
There's that Spanish straight from like Spain. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, because I feel sometimes like I catch my word. I mean, myself speaking like in both, like like English and Spanish. Yeah,
well,
sometimes I should translate some.
Like I'll be like, oh, I want to go give me the
control. You know,
like, control. Yeah, like I don't know. Or like, are you gonna do anything más a rato? Like,
Yeah.
just like, you
Yeah.
bring them mixed. How do you say lazy in Spanish?
Okay.
Lazy?
I think I know.
Hold up. I feel like I gotta know this.
Yeah.
It's a simple word. Estoy not cansado. That's tired.
No, yeah. Or like no seas.
Aburrido. That's bored.
No, yeah.
Shit.
You never heard it? Like,
Oh wait.
no.
But I feel this is gonna be slang.
Yeah. Yeah, what I always say, like, no seas.
Huevón, right?
Yeah.
But is that slang?
I don't know. Like, I feel like it could be slang.
I feel because okay, say that if someone is being lazy around me, like
Yeah.
pinche huevón,
Yeah.
you know, like you just like lazy,
Yeah.
like
Or
you know.
ponte
But
las
I don't
pilas.
think that's proper Spanish.
No, yeah, that's for
It's
sure has
not
to be
huevón, huh? See, it's not.
It has to
It's
be
not
slang.
huevón.
Yeah.
So it's got to be something else.
That's some shit that our parents like told us like to be harsh.
That's how they told us by trying to talk shit to us.
Yeah, literally.
Like
yeah.
using slang because the proper word they're like, nah, that don't sound ruthless.
Yeah.
I gotta be ruthless to this
Literally.
kid. Oh, and they'll be like, pinche huevón, get up. It's almost school time. Like,
Right?
It's barely
I
6.
don't want to.
All right. Huevón. It's not huevón.
Lazy.
Lazy. Oh, man. I did feel this is another word. People are screaming into the screen and be like, how do you not know this?
I feel like I had it right now and I forgot it.
Where'd you let it go? I'll find it.
It's gone.
Damn.
What's that movie called? Inside Out, when it's like it got thrown out the fucking the dump. All in the back.
That's funny. That movie's dope.
Fuck.
That's not huevón.
Lazy.
I have no
I know
clue,
something like
bro.
Fuck, I don't know it. I don't know.
Like I'm telling you, I'm thinking of scenarios of like when my family would just see me on the couch and they're like, huevón, levanta.
Yeah,
Like that's the only word that comes to my mind.
Literally same, yeah.
But now I know it's just slang. It's not actually huevón.
I knew they were always talking shit.
Right? Damn, now we know. I'm gonna send them a text like, I know what y'all been up to. Always talking shit to me.
The translation is this, not huevón. What the fuck?
Perezoso?
Perezoso. Damn. Yeah,
See?
not once have I heard that word.
Nope. And that sounds like fart to me.
Yeah. Like if you tell somebody, no seas perezoso, like, what? ¿Qué?
Get what you insult me with them? Perezoso.
I'm not a dog, is it?
See, and this is how Salian, there's proper Spanish and then like slang Spanish. I'm learning more slang Spanish, bro.
Right, yeah.
Like even at that, Noah's gonna be learning slang Spanish.
Oh, yeah, 100%, yeah.
Yeah,
Mia, Camila, yeah. Huevón.
Por huevón, they're gonna learn slang
Yeah.
Spanish. That's funny. Well, that was cool. I got none right. I think you got
I
like
one, I think.
1 or 2 right.
I think it was one, huh? Lavaplatos, yeah, just one.
Okay.
That's crazy, yeah.
Well, you know what? It's all good though.
You know what? At least we know that slang. That's slang Spanish.
Yeah, true that, bro.
No seas huevón y lava la troca.
Okay, that one, like I know that one.
Yeah.
Camión, no?
That's
Or
slang.
camioneta.
No. Oh yeah. So one thing I forgot to mention about the visit to TikTok HQ, they told us because they mentioned Coachella too,
Oh,
and they were like, oh yeah, maybe next year we could have you guys a part of it.
oh, nice! Like come out and stage and sing.
Fuck. Yo, slime, is it?
Go slime time, so go slime time.
Stretch it, pop it. Is it?
I'm done.
Oh, fucking crazy. No, it told us like as a booth, like a little activity booth or some shit like that.
Oh.
Yeah,
That'll be dope.
that would be pretty dope. Yeah.
Yeah.
But speaking about that, Coachella's going on this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Did
Well, by the time they see it, it's already passed on.
week 2, right? Or 'cause there's 2 weekends, right? There's like always like the first
there?
weekend and the second weekend.
Okay.
So it's a whole little like 2 weekend thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for 3 days. Yeah.
So they'll see this right before second week starts.
Yeah. So if you guys going to Coachella, have fun.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever been to Coachella?
I've never been to Coachella,
Same.
but
Yeah.
I feel like I always wanted to go,
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
but I just never have gone
You
or
never got
done
the
it.
chance to go. Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe when y'all go, we'll be like,
Oh,
what?
yeah,
Since
man.
they're going, let's
A
go.
little road. Yeah, me and Kurt, we've always said that we want to go, but we just never find like a good time to go. Especially now, because like Mia's birthday always gonna land around Coachella too.
Oh, true.
So it's gonna be even harder to go. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's.
And I know for Noah too. Like Noah's April
Mhm.
baby too, so
Yeah.
it's hard.
Yeah, damn. I feel especially that like Coachella is more adult.
Yeah.
Where obviously you can't. Yeah. I can't even take my mom and like, hey, babysit him while we go.
No, because it's a whole 3-day thing. That's crazy. Like, I feel like I didn't go back in the day because of that too. Like, wait, 3 days? Fuck, it's a lot. Because I know some people even camp out.
Oh no, yeah.
Like they take their tents and stuff like that. Fuck, like 3 days?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
They like literally, it's like a whole camp thing. Like you just
like you're camping pretty much, but you're listening to music.
Yeah, you're not gonna leave. You know, so
I mean, it sounds like fun, but it's a lot. Yeah,
yeah. But did you see any of this past weekend?
I saw how Green Day performed.
Green Day's dope. Yeah, I like that. That shit was tight.
Yeah, it was dope.
Yeah, and overall, Green Day, I really liked growing up.
Yeah.
So that they're playing at Coachella.
I remember growing up, like, they were like fucking like that band, you know, that.
Yeah, they're really dope.
That shit was on top of the world at some point.
Yeah, it was. And I really like that they're switching up their lyrics.
Yeah,
That shit was tight. If y'all have not seen that, go watch them. You could find clips on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram.
Yeah.
But
you'll see it like instant right away.
That show's tight.
Yeah. But do you know who has performed? Because honestly, like, I don't really know. Else.
I know,
or I haven't seen like the actual like lineup.
Yeah. Well, okay. There was one guy, I forgot his name. It's like Benson or something like that. He was performing, but he did the cover of like Queen.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Of Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh, yeah.
But a lot of people after that, he himself even posted a video.
Oh no!
He's like, oh, I'm trying to bring up the crowd ready for Sir Brian May, because Sir Brian May is the original guitarist from Queen, and he comes out of the stage and like doing his guitar,
fucking, like going crazy and shit.
Yeah, but everyone was saying like the crowd was like looking at him clueless, like who's this old man playing, you know? And it was just like, did y'all know what just happened? You know? And
like Queen.
And that's why even that guy that was performing, he posted a video of like him supposedly like trying to like pump get the crowd all rowdy and like, ooh, guess who's gonna about to play type of thing in like silence. You know?
Yeah.
So even people like I was watching videos about it, and people were like, "Oh my god, like what happened to people not knowing music?" kind of thing. And,
yeah. I mean, yeah. I feel like if you go to Coachella, like you for sure have to like have like a wide thing of genre music to listen to, like not just like because everyone goes to Coachella. Like, there's like different artists from like rap, rock, anything.
Think
Spanish
of this.
too.
They got 3 days. And they got to cover
all day
hours of music.
Yeah.
So they're gonna bring like everybody,
and
anybody they can, and like you perform for this hour in different areas too.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's a lot of music everywhere.
Yeah.
That's the reason why I would love to go, because of that.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
But I just never gone.
Yeah. It's crazy, and I feel that's also like one reason why I never really like got the courage to go, because you need to listen to like
everything.
Yeah. I feel like I wouldn't go like, oh, I'm only going for this artist when those tickets are so expensive. Like you have to go with the like mentality, like, okay, I want to listen to this, that, and like everyone.
See, I feel I'm the complete opposite. I love like all types of music, where I'll be like thriving anywhere where I'm like, oh hell yeah, this is playing, you know?
Yeah.
So I would love it. The only thing is, it's a whole camp out,
the whole 3-day stuff. Yeah,
especially now. Like I feel back in the day, like did you ever go to like shows and stuff like that?
Yeah, so back in the day, like the only thing I did that was kind of festival was the Smoke Out one.
Okay,
but that one was like only 1 day thing though. Like it was not like a full 3-day weekends. Yeah, they had like different artists and stuff like that, but it was like only 1 day.
But that's why. Did you ever go to shows for like different genres? Or like
I did.
You only did like rock shows? Or?
I mostly did kind of like rap, like underground, like artists.
Okay,
stuff like that. Yeah, but I never really went to like a main like
big
like a trending rap star or like that.
Yeah.
I mean, the most I've done is with Karina when we go to see like some Spanish artists and stuff like that, some banda and stuff like that. But
did you go with us when we went to go see Mana?
No, I don't think I did.
They're dope.
Yeah, no,
but see,
Mana's dope. Yeah,
but see things like that, I'm like, it's just really, really nice to see them live, and you're just in the vibe.
It's different, how like
getting
different
drinks
experience.
and like, dude. I feel Manal is really dope. I really liked when I saw Arctic Monkeys. They're dope.
You started monkeys, nice.
Yeah, I know. Who did you see that? I was like, damn, you saw them.
Oh, prior to Smokeout, I saw like so I saw Deftones.
Deftones would have been dope.
Slipknot was there. Sublime, but with Rome already.
Yeah, yeah.
That was
yeah. How else?
You know, yeah, and then like and then some other artists. I'm not sure if you heard of Hieroglyphics.
Oh yeah,
yeah, them.
They're hip hop.
I've also seen
Hieroglyphics was with like all Atmosphere. And Atmosphere is part of
Slug. Yeah,
yeah.
And then I saw what's his name? The Grouch. You know,
Oh, the Grouch is dope.
Grouch and Eli.
Yeah,
like super fast.
Yeah. Damn. See,
yeah,
I'm jealous of that.
Yeah,
because like with Underground, I just seen Jedi.
I haven't seen it.
Jedi Mind Tricks was really dope, and that's why like one of my favorite like underground hip hop bands. So that was really really tight.
Yeah,
and then obviously with them like Just the Law and OPG was there.
Nice. I've seen a Psycho Realm. They're pretty dope.
Psycho Realm was
tight.
Yeah. Oh man, see things like that where I'm like going to a whole music festival thing would be really freaking dope.
Yeah,
I just feel for our issue would just be like, where would the kids be for like 3 days?
Oh yeah,
you know. And I feel like they're still kind of
they're still like in that little baby stage where like leaving them for days at a time, like that might be too much for the babysitter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Compared to when they were like kids, he's fine, just
yeah. Well, if we go back when we went to Vegas, me and Maya took off early because of that. We were like, Noah, we're missing him and he's missing us.
Yeah.
Like, let's just head out. Yeah. And that was like, okay, we could just a quick little drive.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
I feel getting out of Coachella.
Imagine like, fuck, we just paid for the full weekend. it's just Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hard. Yeah, that's really hard.
But I would be down. Like, it's just trying to figure out like how would we do it? Because think by then, like saying obviously this year is already kind of too late.
Yeah.
But say if we go try to do next year or something, no, it'd be 3-ish.
Yeah.
Where it's like
a
little more possible, I guess. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean it's hard though. Yeah, I mean it's definitely hard, but we'll see. Yeah, we'll see if we actually do that stuff. I mean, that would be dope if we do.
It would, or even at that other little music festival stuff.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, like
it would be because I know. Maya and Kina. We're
actually this weekend, huh?
Yeah.
What's Julian Alvarez?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, we're gonna go see him at the SoFi Stadium this coming Friday. Yeah.
Yeah, that should be dope.
Yeah. Well, I know last time we saw Gloria Trevi with them.
Oh yeah, she was cool.
Yeah,
it was her and Alejandra Guzman.
There we go. Yeah, mm-hmm. And they're kind of more of that rock Spanish, huh? Yeah, it's pretty dope. Yeah,
I feel I've heard of them because of my mom and my dad. Like I feel my mom and dad were always like into like rock.
Okay,
like in Espanol or whatever.
Okay,
because like Héroe de Silencio.
Okay,
yeah.
Have you heard of Caifanes?
Caifanes.
They're pretty dope. Yeah, they're kind of like that. Like
I might
like
have to hear them, and I'll know.
Like Spanish rock. I'm sure you have. Like if I play that once, like super popular song, like oh my god, yes.
Yeah. Oh my god, did you see about this whole this kind of completely different from Coachella, but just recently in the Dominican Republic, there was this show going on, and this artist that's like really known, the whole ceiling kind of like collapsed.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I did hear it because there was like a baseball player who had I forgot who he played with. I think it was the Dodgers. I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
And he had won the like World Series before because it said like former World Series baseball player, passed away. Yeah.
Yeah. So, dude, oh my god, it's just crazy because
it's crazy. Yeah, like how's that happen?
I don't know, but you know what's crazy about that? Some people were saying that they were inside that building like a couple of weeks ago, whatever, and that they were seeing like little concrete pieces like falling.
Oh shit! Like they were dancing and a little dust would be on them.
Kind of like something like that. So it was something that was already kind of like the buildings
like manifesting by itself. Yeah,
kind of. So it was just like, I'm not sure if it was the whoever owner of the building or whatever that kind of just ignored that there's something going off with the ceiling or whatever.
I mean, I feel it has to be that because like if there were signs some weeks ago, like before like the incident, then for sure like they noticed it. They probably even got some some pointers like from hey like this shit's falling off.
Right, like a building inspector. Like,
they
hey,
probably just ignored it. Yeah,
I don't know. But yeah, so the point is they're doing a show, and in the middle of the show, like the whole ceiling just collapsed, and obviously it's a whole show where there's so many people in there, and
yeah.
I don't know what amount of people have sadly already passed, but it's a lot, you know.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
and oh my god, like I know Myra's gonna talk about this too, also on Chins and Giggles, but it's just such a big tragedy.
Yeah, and it's so unexpected because you're there partying and out of nowhere, like this roof is coming at you with like
you have
hundreds
no
of
time.
people. Yeah,
you have no time, bro.
You can't run. Yeah,
yeah, and I know Myra was like looking at so many videos about it, and it's just crazy because even for the artist, his daughter usually, I guess, she sings with him.
Oh.
But that day, I don't know what happened that she had to kind of switch with him, and she had to go into like the back area, and that part didn't like obviously fall apart. It was like I guess mainly more just like where everybody dances and the stage. And she's fine. She's even done like several interviews and all that. And what's really good about this, her mindset was like really with God.
Mm-hmm.
So, or her beliefs or whatever. Yeah. So through all this, she's just still just like very, I guess you could kind of say like positive mind with like her belief, and like she knows like her dad's in a good spot, you know? But it's just so crazy from everything that's happening, because even some people, they were under like the rubble and we're getting like phone calls out, and like I can't see nothing and this and that, and you know, just there's trapped. like trapped, and sadly after some time without air and whatever, just sadly passed. But it was just
unfortunate.
Yeah, dude, I was just watching and I was like, oh my god, like it's just so crazy how some tragedies could randomly happen like that. And you just never know.
And it sucks because, you know, obviously like something like that could have easily been prevented by a simple like building inspection checkup, and them saying like, you know what, like, you know, close it down for a few weeks, you have to fix this because it's dangerous. And you know, I mean, that's why like those type of stuff exists, because to prevent tragedies from happening, you know, like this.
Yeah. Well, what's crazy too, because like after that, I was just like looking around the house, and I was like, damn, like what would happen like if the ceiling just like fell off like an earthquake? And we recently just had an earthquake this morning,
today
like,
at 10. Morning, yeah.
And I was just like, damn, like would I have time to like just grab like Myra and Noah and like get in a safe spot? That's why like when they say earthquake, you try to stand under like a strong structure, you know, like especially like doorways, they're structured more like safer and all that. But it's just that where you have that like slight second to like think, and like these people didn't have that, you know. There's just like in the middle of the dance floor, you can't. That's it. Obviously, what happened, we know they didn't have time. You know,
that's crazy though.
Yeah. What's crazy? I even had a dream after this, dude. So in my dream, I was on. You know how certain bridges they have like that opening gap to let boats through.
I know which one.
I was on a bridge like that. I don't know why I was walking on that bridge.
Were you driving off of it like in the Fast and Furious?
I wish. But no, I was just walking, and that bridge starts lifting, and I was like, okay, I'll wait here. And I'm looking at the floor, and the floor is like cracking, right? But I don't know, in my dream, I'm not thinking anything of it. And everybody in their cars start getting out too. And I don't know, it was weird. And out of nowhere, just like pieces just like boom, like crumbling away. And I'm like, and I start like free falling like with the bridge. Shit. Everything just starts collapsing, you know?
And then you wake up.
And that's the thing. On the free fall, I was even telling Myra, the first thing I thought, I was like, I didn't even have time to like call her and like, my last I love you, and like for her to know, blah, blah, you know? And I'm free falling, and I see everything like falling, and then I'm gonna about land in it. And I'm like, and then like, I'm just like getting ready for like the hit, you know? And then that little waking up, and I was like, oh my god, like because when you're in a dream, you think it's so real, you know?
Yeah.
So I was just like, oh my god,
those type of dreams are crazy, huh? When you're falling,
yeah, bro, my heart all racing. I'm like, okay, it was a dream.
Like it's crazy how powerful your mind is to like,
oh hell yeah,
to put you in that scenario, and like you're experiencing it too. Like, how the fuck am I experiencing this?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Dude, one, like, I feel like we've talked about this before. Like, the brain, like, how it creates all these scenarios, creates people, and everything. Shit's powerful.
Yeah, and how they say that, like, humans have barely even tapped into their brain. Like, I think, like, we've only tapped into our brain, like a small percentage. I think, like, 5, 10, or 3%. I don't know.
Well, whatever that percent is, I'm, like, half of that.
No, it's crazy because they're saying, like, if we were to unlock the full potential of our brain, that we can actually control shit with our mind.
Telekinesis.
That's fucking crazy.
That would be dope, but
no, yeah, I don't think it's happening anytime soon. Yeah, because they say I saw dolphins talk because they like use more parts of their brain, so they talk to each other like that.
Sonar, no?
Sonar, yeah.
That's crazy.
So imagine
there's some smart people in this world.
Yeah,
and like, did you see the whole what's his name? Jeff Bezos? His rocket thing?
Oh,
just talking about
the blue rocket?
Yeah. See that guy?
Or the blue vibrator? I'm just
Bro, yeah, they're definitely a blue. If y'all saw this,
it looked like a vibrator.
Straight up like.
That's funny because I opened it and the very first comment I saw was like, "Hey, I have one of those, but it's pink." Like, what?
Yeah. Dude, that little dick, I mean, that rocket, it was crazy.
That's funny.
Dude, and what's crazy about it, just a tip.
Just a tip took
That's
off.
all they need. Tip, but this thing flew off, and it takes, I think, like 11 minutes.
It blasted off.
They blasted off, huh?
11 minutes? That's a long time.
Well, not really.
No?
Like, okay, because think of it. It takes off, and the tip just goes in.
Yeah, just a tip.
And then you have, like, I think they were saying like 3 to 4 minutes of this, like, intense, non-gravity, just
intense non-gravity.
Damn, hold up. Well, yeah, and then you just wild out for 3 to 4 minutes.
And then your eyes roll back and you're back on Earth.
Oh, shit.
It was all a dream.
It was a missionary.
Fuck. And then you wake up and you notice there's something down there vibrating.
Like, oh, no. I'm not in space. That's funny. But yeah, so this rocket, it launches, it has up to 6 people going to this little tip.
And it was mainly girls, huh? Mm-hmm. That went on it.
Well, it was Jeff Bezos' wife.
It was like coincidence. Like, what? Like, why?
Like, I think even people were saying, like, if you just didn't want to get rid of your wife, you didn't have to send her in space.
Yeah. He was hoping those like 11 minutes would be 9 months, like those other like astronauts. Right? But
he was like, damn it, she's back.
She's back.
So yeah, they get sent off in the rocket. Obviously, the tip of the rocket, the head, detaches. And it gets that like 3 to 4 minutes of non-gravity.
Of like actually like in space, huh? Like,
yeah. So you could kind of float around, do what you want for 3 to 4 minutes. Yeah. And then slowly comes down. I'm sure they even feel it like, oh, I'm losing my, my flight. So then after that, it kind of just parachutes and lands back in Texas.
Yeah, but it was like a kind of like a test, but at the same time, like it wasn't a test because they sent out like
6 people.
Like 6 people and stuff, yeah.
Well, if it was a test and it failed, it would have been really, really bad.
And it was just like, like any 6 people. It was obviously like Jeff Bezos' girl, and then Katy Perry,
and I don't know the other
and then like 4 other girls. I'm sure they're probably well known too.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm sure they're well known, but I don't know who.
Yeah,
I'm just wondering. Okay, because they're saying this is like the first trial or whatever, and for later on it could be more commercial. Like if you want to go into technically space and have that non-gravity whatever thing, like you could
experience
get a ticket for that, But I'm just like, how much is this gonna cost? Because no way is that thing cheap. That's a full-on rocket, bro. Like,
like how much is that shit gonna cost?
It's not a taxi,
And then like, okay, let's say like it's like $1 million. Okay, you pay that much, you're literally in space for like 3 minutes, and then you come back down. Like, might as well go to like a IMAX theater with 3D and shit. It's the same thing.
Compare those two.
Like what's that one right called in Disneyland, the California Adventure one, where like you're flying through Soaring California.
Yeah.
Might as well get on that shit. Like
that'll be dope. I Is it still there?
It's cool. Huh? Yeah, I mean,
like this.
It should be right
when they pass like Orange County and it smells like
oranges, or like it passes through the pines and you smell the pines.
Yeah, that's just tight, bro.
They could do the same thing.
They could, but
for way less money.
I just know the only people that would be going up there is like millionaires.
Yeah.
Not even millionaires. If anything, like billionaires.
People who got like stupid money. Like I could toss a couple million on that.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. And then every time Jeff Bezos' company has to like make a new
new rocket, huh? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like talk about like a waste. That's crazy.
Yeah. See, I rather, like I said, well, not that I rather. If I had that like just money like that. Yeah. That would be cool, but I just wouldn't. Would you go?
I don't know.
I wouldn't.
No.
That's sketchy.
I feel that's scary too, because what if something happens? You're stuck out there, like.
And that because it's like at the area where you could still come back, but if you just go a little further, you're like in actual space, and you're just gonna be kind of going because that's another thing I feel like we left out. When you go, they don't send like a pilot with you. It's just you six, and they kind of control it on their like space station.
Yeah, area. I feel like I would like for some shit like that. I wouldn't trust. Spill the coffee.
I made your cup of coffee on my lap. Yeah, I'm good.
I feel like for something like that, like I wouldn't necessarily trust Amazon with the spaceships. You know what I mean?
You trust Amazon with everything else, though? No?
Yeah, but
I just, I don't know.
I mean, I feel like it would either be like NASA,
NASA.
No? Is that the proper like English term?
It might be. No?
NASA and SpaceX. You know what I mean? Besides that, like Amazon. No,
dude. I don't know.
Like I trust it for my packages to get here the next day, but
I just feel even the whole rocket and everything, I just feel it would be very sketchy going up in space, and like if shit hits the fan, you're kind of stuck up there with no pilot, no safety.
Like, is there even food up there for those 3 minutes?
Huh?
Like, is there even food up there for those 3 minutes?
Oh, I don't think I don't. By the time you eat, you're gonna be landing like, oh, hold up, guys.
You know what? I'd rather go to an all-inclusive hotel again.
For real. Or what's around the corner? The Fairplex.
It's coming. Jeez. It's coming back. The LA County Fair.
Yeah, bro. And okay, that's another thing too. These rides, they're still.
Would you trust the LA County Fair to make a rocket?
No.
You go in space? It's all fucking like it's all bumpy.
No, why is the door still open? Nah, like okay. You've gone to LA.
Oh Fair. Yeah.
I like going to LA Fair. It's nice, but I think they've been slowly cutting more and more of the LA Fair because I think now it's only like 16 days.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't it like a month?
It was like a whole month before. Yeah, and I remember like the first day was like $1.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody will go the first day, but it's like the least day to go because it's so crowded.
Yeah, they do it. They know what they're doing.
Yeah,
you know, they like start off with the big punch and like, oh, let's go back and whatever.
Yeah, we'll come back when it's less crowded. Yeah, that's how they get you.
Yeah, because you're gonna be waiting in line for everything for
literally, huh?
Wow.
Yeah, I feel nowadays like we just go for obviously like Mia, and then for us to just like try out like all the fried stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say when I go to the LA Fair, we've gone with you too. Like we just do food and then like the little games and stuff.
Yeah.
But the rides, I don't know.
I feel as a kid I trusted them because I didn't know, but nowadays it's like
now that I know that where as a kid you're just like, oh, I don't get on a ride and whatever. But the fact that these people are putting up these rides and putting them back down within a week, and they're traveling to another fair area. Yeah, like y'all forgot this bolt on the floor.
It's like I know these rides are not bolted onto the ground, you know. So imagine like all that weight, like displacement when it's going sideways, like
it's sketchy. And that there have been accidents where videos. Some people get hurt and it's always at the fair, lose their life.
Yeah, it's tragic. Yeah,
bro. We were talking about this last time that I was at a fair on that little zipper thing and the freaking seatbelt.
Yeah.
Luckily, I was fine. You know.
Oh yeah. I mean, luckily nothing happened. Yeah, but that could have been disaster.
And like I said, there's been tragedies where people do lose their life.
Yeah, I've seen videos where like either like there's a malfunction of the seat belt or like the belt buckle thing, or just the whole ride in general like collapses or something. You know?
Oh yeah,
it's crazy.
Oh yeah. I don't know. But other than that, I do want to still go to the LA Fair.
Yes.
And go get like food because I love their food.
Oh yeah.
Like if you guys go to the LA Fair, you already know you're not gonna just go there and get a regular
cheeseburger.
Yeah, bro. Like you're going there and you're getting like a fried Snickers and fried.
Yeah.
I think they got to the point where they just fry anything.
Right? Yeah.
You know,
Snickers. I feel like I've even seen like
fried Snickers, fried Twinkie,
like,
fried ice cream,
like fruit. Yeah, like ice cream. Yeah.
Like they try everything. Oreos, like those little Oreo whatever dot thingies. I don't know what they are.
Either like it's all fried or it's all covered in nacho cheese and hot Cheeto dust.
Yeah, that part, bro.
Yeah.
I feel hot Cheeto dust has gone on everything now.
Literally, yeah.
Where they started off where it was like I don't even know where
like
it
a little
off.
hack where like you mash the bag and you put on something.
Yeah.
Now it's like it's even advertised on food nowadays. Like the hot Cheeto mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Hot Cheeto corn dog and shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Elotes.
Yeah.
Everything they can think of, they do it.
Put some Cheeto dust on it. And sprinkle some dust.
On what?
A little hot Cheeto
little
bay.
Cheeto dust? That's funny. No, but that. And then obviously, I feel like when we go, we're like, let's go grab.
Yeah. Let's go eat. Yeah. Yeah.
That's always fun. That always gets you in the vibe.
Oh yeah. Have you ever won like a animal for Myra?
Yeah.
For Noah? Yeah.
Yes, but damn, you guys already know they're scamming you.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, oh, you gotta make this basketball into this fucking Ubo hoop. And you have like a freaking inch of space to make the ball.
Yeah. And it's like double rims, fucking super bouncy.
Yeah,
or some shit.
bro. So
or like if you make it, all right, you have to pick a small price. Oh, you want the big one? You have to make it 5 in a row. Like what the
yes,
fuck?
bro. That part. They show all these big prizes and like, oh, make a ball, win a prize. I'm like, okay, cool. Boom, you going, spend a couple of bucks and like, oh, finally I made one. And they're like, oh, here's your little I don't know what little doll. And they're like, but what about the big one? Like, I gotta make 5.
That's
like, so another $50.
I remember last year, I was trying so hard to win, Mia won, and I couldn't. But luckily, my cousin was working at the fair.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
So she talked to her boss, and they gave me like this big old stuffed animal.
Nice,
big old pig.
Hopefully, we didn't burn her.
Right?
But they don't know who it is.
Right? Yeah. So I'm gonna hit her up again. Like, hey, are you working?
You gonna work at the fair again?
Yeah.
That's funny. But dude, and that I feel because there's so many different little games.
Yeah.
Like there's certain games where I'm like, I'm not gonna do that because I already know it's gonna take too long.
Yeah.
The ones that I for sure know I'll kind of win are the balloon pop with the darts.
Oh yeah. That one's
yeah. I'll try the basketball one because I know I like we kind of ball and like okay, I could get a shot in. And then there's ones like the little ring one. I'm like, I'm not gonna do
the ring one with the bottle, right?
Yeah,
the glass bottle. We have to
I'm like, it's not gonna happen. Or the beer pong ball.
Oh yeah. I know which
like
one.
making into like that little
I know which one,
yeah. I'm like,
or a little duck one with the little rings, so you have to put it like on her head.
There's just so many where it's like around. They make it so like impossible.
They make it appealing, like, oh, that's easy, but that shit like not easy.
Yeah, and then some of them they're like, oh, you threw the hoop, but you were over this line.
Oh
like,
yeah.
They're like, yeah, you're supposed to
tell
throw
me shit before,
right?
Yeah.
Like, give me a free one. But I don't know. It's still fun though. Yeah, it's nice, especially those fairs. There's a lot of things to do.
They're big, huh? Especially like the LA County Fair is huge.
Yeah,
I know before it used to happen in September, but they moved it to May ever since COVID.
Yeah,
which is kind of better, honestly, because September I remember like it was really hot. And now like it's hot, but it's like once the sun goes down, it becomes fresh.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's doable.
It's doable. Yeah,
because that when it was out in like September-ish or whatever,
like August, September,
like you'll be like, oh my god, like just walking around in this freaking sun beating me. I was like, I can't do this
too much. Yeah.
So it's cool that they do it now in May, but also there's just so many things like you could do. Like there's food, there's music, there's beer.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
You can even shop, huh?
Oh yeah,
They have a bunch of little like pop up like little stores.
Yeah, yeah, it's cool. So I don't know, and then they do like a whole freaking different area too. Like if you take that little, not trolley, but
yeah, and the airlift thing, right?
Yeah,
like the seat chair.
It takes you like to a different spot. I think we've gone several times, and we either stick to like one spot or the other.
Yeah. They're so big. It's so big and it's so like crowded. Like so, it's hard. But I know they have like a petting zoo too, huh? They have a petting zoo.
Yeah.
They even have like little concerts going on like every other day.
Well, in that big old where is it? It's like a theater area. Like that's where they do like the whole concert
like
stuff.
stadium seating. Yeah,
they do that, and then there are other like little small stages.
Yeah,
because I remember last time. What's funny? We were right by like a vegan spot, and like that stage, and we're looking at that vegan spot, and we're like, "Damn, ain't nobody in that line." And you look at like all the fried food spots, and it's like, I know why those are busy,
right?
Oh my god, have you tried the Kardashians cookies?
No,
from Crumble.
Oh, I saw your video. No, I haven't tried it,
bro. Okay, I'll tell you this real quick.
That shit don't look like a cookie though.
It wasn't. It was like
it was like a molten cake, right? Like it looks like a molten cake because like it's in a little cup, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not like a true cookie.
No, because okay,
so
there was like 4 cookies, and then I think Myra was saying the mom and the Courtney one, they're like cakes.
Oh, okay.
But the mom, she did like a yellow cake one, which is fire.
Like a yellow cake cookie.
I've had them. I did them all. I did a video, and they were all fire. Besides the Courtney one,
the cake,
she did like a chocolate, and people were saying, "Oh, she did like a vegan thing where you don't use flour or something like that."
What?
And
for crumble cookies,
dude, with all due respect, it was trash. It was. I'm telling you, it was so bad. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, no, I took a bite of it, and I was like, something is
off.
Not even off. Something is rotten.
Oh shit!
No, I kid you not. I took a bite and I was like, like if you look at my video, because Myra,
I saw.
She was like, oh,
spitting it out.
She was trying to tell me the cook. I was like, no, don't tell me nothing. I want to go into this like blank. Like I don't, I don't want to know nothing. I don't even know what cookies were for who type of thing, And I was like, okay, like this cookie, I don't know whose is it. Whatever, trying it. Boom. Trying them all, and then hers was last. And I took a bite of it, and it looks like a 2 little layer thing. The bottom, it looked like a choco flan kind of thing.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But I'm guessing people were saying it's a vegan thing because it does no flour. I don't know what.
Why?
And oh my god, I'm telling you, I felt like that thing was just rotten. And I scooped it out and even just smelled that bottom piece, and it smelled like dookie. Like, dude, it smelled so bad.
And whatever it was, like actually poop.
Shit cake? Nope.
Yeah. What if like the baker went to the back real quick?
Oh, that's how
we're out, but let me go make some real quick. Nice and warm.
Yeah, and I think that thing already ended today or something. It's because you know how Crumble does like cookies of the week or something?
Like a limited time only?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? But like I don't I get it. You try and be unique and different, but like it's a cookie spot. Like make a cookie, Like why try to make it complicated on the baker who's already like complicated making like 13 different cookies, all colorful, different. Just make a cookie, Like make a molten cookie or something. Like
I wonder if they ever done anything other than cookies, or was this their first time making like cake?
I mean, if it tasted like crap, I'm assuming it's the first time they try a cake. It's like it's like try to make I don't know, like some like a vegan dish at a steakhouse. Like that shit don't make sense. Like stick to what you're good at. Like crumble cookies should be like,
she should have just
gave us a cookie.
Yeah,
not a cake.
No, but okay, if for anybody that has tried this, I know people were, and even after that, we're watching like other videos of like people trying it, and everybody was saying the little cake thingy
was terrible,
was bad. Yeah, and we even tried to give some to Noah, and I felt like he already smelled it. He was like, We're like, no, and he saw the other cookies, and he was like, oh, cookie.
I mean, the fact that even like a kid denied it is crazy.
Yeah, and like I'm not sure if she was the only one that reviewed this little cake thing and got approved with nobody trying it out. I don't know. And that's why I was even saying, like, she all the other sisters and family members need to talk to her and be like, why did you make a shit cake?
Right. First of all, it's crumble cookies. Not crumble cakes.
Not crumble shits. No? So, oh no. And I've had crumble cookie before. They're all fire.
Yeah, they're good. Yeah.
And that's why I feel all the cookies were pretty fire, you know? I even rated them and they're all like really, really good, you know? It was just hers. I don't know what happened, bro.
I mean, when you got to eat a cookie with a spoon, that's not a cookie anymore.
Not even that, bro. I would have been cool, and I'm sure a lot, because even the other one, I think the mom made it. Yeah, the mom made the yellow cake.
Yeah,
and that good? One was like, oh, it was cool. It was nice. It was a yellow cake, fire, whatever. But just hers, dude. I literally. It's not that it had nothing to do with that. It wasn't a cookie.
I did like the vegan ingredients then, huh?
It just tasted like I'm being very blunt here. It tasted like rotten milk. Like you took a bite of it and you're like, what is?
Well, because for vegans, like they don't use milk. How they use like almond milk or oat milk, right?
I don't know.
Or some type of like nut milk.
What?
Well, you know, like almond milk. Like there's cashew milk.
Yeah.
There's like, I don't know, like like other types of milk.
Yeah, but somebody had to review that and been like, it tastes like shit, but I don't want to tell her because she's a Kardashian. You get me?
Yeah.
Just simply because of their name is like, I don't want to look bad.
Yeah.
And be like,
maybe she was like so for it, like that they had to launch it. Like there's no other way. Like she's saying this or nothing.
Maybe. Yeah. I don't know. And some people, that's what I'm saying. I feel some people were saying like, oh, it's because it's vegan and whatever. So maybe vegans would kind of understand why it tasted like that. Mm-hmm. Where for us, our taste palette was like an instant like no.
That's true, yeah.
But for them, it's like, no, you have to like get used to it or something. Like, you know how people eat like the whole snails and and whatever. Like you have to have a taste palette for it.
Yeah.
So maybe it was that after having some like delicious fire ass cookies, and then you go to shit. I mean that. Nope. Have you ever seen those like dessert artists?
Oh yeah.
And they do like everything out of chocolate, and they make it look like that.
I know
like,
what you're talking about.
It looks
they're
like
just down TikTok. Yeah, he's crazy,
dude. I think we're talking about the same guy where he brings in this like big old thing and like everything out of chocolate. Dude, that guy he
gets down.
Artist.
Artist. That's a crazy artist. Yeah, it's a true artist.
And he does these things for like actual like events. Like I remember once he did like a Formula One like race car, and I'm like,
it was crazy, huh?
Bro, the amount of chocolate and the amount of time that all took, and why isn't this shit melting?
Right? Yeah, like that's a true artist because like. You could try to replicate something, but like for it to be like look that perfect, it's crazy.
Yeah, bro. And he's done so many things where
he does it all. Like, yeah.
I'm just like, oh my god, like this is just amazing. It'll be something like this, right?
Yeah.
But it's like a 3 foot tall type of thing, and he'll get everything perfectly on there.
Even the little gloss, he'll do that shit too.
And he'll show how he makes the little like sesame seeds, and they're each like individual, and he'll like melt them on together. Like I'm like, oh my god, it's just
like where the fuck this guy like go to school? Like it's crazy.
No, and then he'll like cut a piece of it, and it's like some like cake inside sometimes, or it's just all chocolate or hollow inside. I don't know, it's just crazy.
I've seen him. He gets down.
Yeah, that's just dope.
You know, so we're gonna end it with a quote of the day. So I asked ChatGPT, give me a quote of the day. And it said, here are some inspiring quotes to brighten your day.
To what?
To brighten your day.
Oh, I heard you say for Brian's day. I'm like, why me, bro?
But it's to brighten your day then. So our greatest strength often lies just beyond our comfort zone. Yeah, that's true. And I have one more. The seeds of tomorrow's success are planted in today's efforts. That's true too.
Yeah. That makes sense. The first one, definitely, like when someone gets into that comfort mode, like say simple as working out, whatever, you know? Yeah. Your comfort zone is just like
some curls, like a few like push-ups and stuff like that, and boom, you're done.
But if you really want to like get into working, I was like, no, I got to push heavier weight or like exercise more or whatever, and you'll see obviously better results.
Break that sweat. You gotta get out that
same
comfort
thing
zone.
with like work, and you're like, I'm comfort with like my work schedule now, but if you want to, like, say some people how they start off at a job and they want to one day become a manager or a supervisor or something like that,
or like their own boss in general.
That. And it was like, what's pushing you to like get to that? Whereas like your comfort is your job right now, but what's going to push you to become that next step, you know? So you got to step out of that comfort zone.
Yeah, step out of it real quick. Yeah. See what it's like, because you might like it, you know?
Yeah. You never know.
Yeah.
I got a quote and it says, I'm not lazy. I'm just on energy saving mode.
Oh, okay.
And you know what? We all randomly got to take that little rest.
You know what? That quote speaks to all the parents out there. Yeah, for sure. I'm not, you know, I'm just chilling, just taking a nap, you know. Recharging.
Yeah. You know what that quote said in the very beginning in Spanish?
Huevón.
Soy huevón. Or, oh, damn. Do you remember the translation?
Oh, sus. You're suspicious.
No, what was it?
Sus huevón.
Sus huevón.
I don't know.
That's funny. Damn, I forgot.
I forgot already.
Yeah, but there you go. I'm not huevón. I'm just on energy save mode. But hopefully you guys enjoy that video or episode. And I'll catch you guys. We'll catch you guys on the next one. And y'all stay safe.
Stay safe, y'all.
Deuces.
Out.